The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans, and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Do not wait, the time will never be just right. Start where you stand, and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. When your desires are strong enough, you will appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. You may be hurt if you love too much, but you will live in misery if you love too little. Happiness is found in doing, not merely possessing. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. A quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. More gold had been mined from the mind of men than the earth itself. We refuse to believe that which we don't understand. Cherish your vision and your dreams, as they are the children of your soul, the blueprints of your ultimate achievements. Wise men, when in doubt whether to speak or to keep quiet, give themselves the benefit of the doubt, and remain silent. Put your foot upon the neck of the fear of criticism by reaching a decision not to worry about what other people think, do, or say. If you must speak ill of another, do not speak it, write it in the sand near the water's edge. Hold a picture of yourself long and steadily enough in your mind's eye, and you will be drawn toward it. When you are able to maintain your own highest standards of integrity, regardless of what others may do, you are destined for greatness. Perhaps we shall learn, as we pass through this age, that the other self is more powerful than the physical self we see when we look into a mirror. There are no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. This is the equivalent of saying deeds, and not words, are what count most. Those who succeed in an outstanding way seldom do so before the age of 40. More often, they do not strike their real pace until they are well beyond the age of 50. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Neglecting to broaden their view has kept some people doing one thing all their lives. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Any ideas, plan, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. If you are not learning while you're earning, you are cheating yourself out of the better portion of your compensation. Remember that it is not the lawyer who knows the most law, but the one who best prepares his case, who wins. Weak desires bring weak results, just as a small amount of fire brings a small amount of heat. First comes thought, then organization of that thought, into ideas and plans, then transformation of those plans into reality. The beginning, as you will observe, is in your imagination. You become what you think about. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not a hope, not a wish, but a keen pulsating desire which transcends everything. Most so-called failures are only temporary defeats. If you believe yourself unfortunate because you have loved and lost, perish the thought. One who has loved truly can never lose entirely. Every man is what he is, because of the dominating thoughts which he permits to occupy his mind. Fears are nothing more than a state of mind. Effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve regardless of how many times you may have failed in the past or how lofty your aims and hopes may be. The only limitation is that which one sets up in one's own mind. Both success and failure are largely the results of habit. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve. The world has the habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going.